tipping over my light. Fat baby Howard. It's a fat baby Howard. He's probably not happy that I'm doing this. I'm getting kitty hair on my kitty shirt. He tipped over my light. Hey y'all, it's Allie and I am back from being not here for a while. And there is a good reason for that. And I do have a video coming sharing of what these trips are. And people are like, where do you go and what do you do? And so I do have a video coming sharing that part of my life if you even care to know, but it helps answer some of those questions for people and some footage from the trip. And so, but this video is kind of a response to some of the folks that have been asking me, hey, can you show us your Chic Sparrow collection? It's been a while. And it has been a while. Like, I can't remember when I last showed my Chic Sparrow collection, but it has grown because there's been some new sizes introduced since I first started collecting. The B6 Slim is like, oh, it's like my favorite size. And so there are some sparrows that I've sold. There's some sparrows that I've given away. There are some new ones that I've bought, and you know, it's just a slippery slope. I say that every time, but it is. Anyway, I just wanted to share my Chic Sparrows with you and show you what I had. And so if you want to see the different leathers up close with my nifty camera, see the sizes and all that and what I have, then just keep watching. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna start, I mean, you can see my crazy desk. I'm just, you know, everything's normal here. I'm gonna start from the smallest to the biggest that I own. Okay, these are the Nano Mr. Darcy leathers, and I use the buttered rum for a wallet, and this one I was gonna use for the Dave Ramsey thing, and honestly I never set it up. Like, I just gotten so busy. But look at that gorgeous toffee leather, and I did roll this one. I did, and it's all ready to go. I've got, you know, some things for notes here. I've got a little expense tracker deal, but yeah, I just never set it up yet. I need to do that. I've just been so busy. But that's my toffee Mr. Darcy Nano. And then this is the buttered rum Mr. Darcy Nano. And I use this one as my wallet. And I'm not going to go crazy through it, but I did get this little fabric thing from Melon journals. And I love that. And I have a couple new Chic Sparrow version of the Nanos, the Nano dashboards. And so I have like a little grid thing here, the sweet book that my friend Carrie gave me that it reminds me of some good stuff. And then my license is in here too, but I use this one as a wallet. So I have those two. Then I have my pockets. These are the pockets that I own. Actually, I own another one. Hold on. Okay. Let me do something. Okay, that's better. It was a little too bright, but so these are the pockets that I own. Some of them are classics, and yeah, those are the pockets. And so this one I got from the orphan cabinet when I went to go visit Jennifer. So I adopted this one. It's a marbled rainbow, and it's a classic, and it's the old style of the elastic with the back. And I don't really have a use for this one, but I know I need to have a use for it, but I just love it so much and I can't get rid of it because I just love that rainbow marble. And then I have this classic that I'm using right now for my son's little journals that I do for them. These are the little journals where I write to them and give them a little snippet, and I'll give them to them. And this has my art on it. This is one of the patina ones that she burned my art in. So it's my little princess king daughter. There's that one. I have a branded storyteller that I got also when I visited Jen. I just love this K brand, and I had my name put on it. And just look at the gorgeousness of this and all the little bites. I mean, this was a real animal, you know, and I just respect that. And so this one has some addresses from people that I get Happy Mail from, and then Naz gave me this notebook and this folder, and so I keep that in there. So that's a little classic pocket. This is kind of a deluxe pocket. This was the very first cut notebook from the Tenerife C Pemberley that she got. And this little number, she let me have it on there. And so I got secretary pockets on this one. And this one has my like Patreon and YouTube stuff in it to organize Patreon and YouTube. But this is kind of older. This is, again, the very first Tenerife Pemberley that ever came out. So that's kind of the color it is. It was much brighter, but I love how it's achieving its patina. It's getting kind of like a more muted teal. I really love it, and I just love that. And then this one, I'm going to turn up the brightness for this one a little bit because it's showing super dark. But this is a notebook I received as a gift from Jen. I think it was maybe a couple years ago now. And this was her very first hand tooled, trying the hand tooled. And so I just love the detail of that. It is beautiful. And this is a classic pocket, and this holds all of my spiritual, I have a whole setup on this, and it's the same. It's just my, you know, studies and the scriptures, and I added a notebook since my setup, and that one's this one. This is a insert from ProPrint Bookbindery, and it's got my art on the front. And in the mornings, I'm just doing 3 pages just to clear my head before I start reading the Bible, because I feel like it helps me kind of just focus more on reading and not what's going on in my head. I have songs in this insert that I've written, and then this is like my like miracles that I've witnessed and stuff. And then this one is the provision. Again, I have this whole setup, and I can link it down below. My family's about to come in, so it might get loud for a second. So those are my pockets that I have. I have 5 pockets, and I do use pockets for different things. I do like this size, so I don't think I'll be selling any of these ones, but yeah, I do love all my little pockets. The next size that I'll talk about is the personal size. And this is Dear Mr. Darcy. This was the second notebook I ever got from Jennifer. And that is the patina on him. It's so dark, slow to see, that comes from that book, and Voskamp book that I love. And so that's the patina, and I did roll him, and he's nice and shiny. And here's the sad truth about this notebook. I don't use it. I don't use it, and I don't think I will ever use it again, because new sizes have come out that I love, and I just don't see myself using this. And I have almost pulled the trigger. I have like pictures taken of this to list it. I want to sell it because I feel like someone else would give it a beautiful home, but my husband doesn't want me to sell it. He's like, that's the one that started it all. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know. So I might sell it. I might not sell it. I have no clue if I will sell this one, but that's a personal deluxe buttered rum. See the old style pockets? And yeah, still has the spine closure thing and a pen loop. So that's what that one is. And then, so I went from the personal for planning to an A6 size. And that is this. I have so many A6s. It's crazy. Let me see. I think this is all my A6s, because I had a Darcy Violet, but I sold it. So this is, let me start with my manatee. This is a patina classic that Jen did for me with an art that I did, my little manatee art. Let me see if I can zoom. There you go. So that's this one, and it's kind of aged, and I used that one for planning for a while. And it's just a classic with the riveted pen loop. And that was a gift from Jen, and I love it. Then I have a Outlander Sojourner Tan. This is from the original, like the first line that she did, the first, I guess, line of notebooks. It's got 2 secretarial pockets, and it is aged so pretty. So pretty. I just love the way this one has aged. And it's so floppy. Like, look at the suppleness of that leather. But it's an A6 size. Then I have a Allie Brown Joy, and it has gotten such a deep, nice color to it. And this is a deluxe. See how much brighter it is on the inside? And you can see on the pockets there too. But this is just the American Dream and the color Joy. I just love it. Used this one for a really long time. And then I did get a honey, I think it's called, the Pemberley. It's like the toffee version Pemberley. I think it's called honey. But this is also a deluxe, and this is the new pockets, and that's this one. The sad thing about these notebooks is that I don't use them either because I don't use this size anymore. It's very sad. I had the Darcy Violet and I sold it. I had a black Darcy deluxe, but I sold that one too. But yeah, these ones, I just don't use them because I don't use the size, which is really sad. And that's another thing. It's like, do I sell them? Do I hold on to them? I feel bad that they're just sitting there. And it's just such a turmoil in my heart is what it is. But those are the A6s that I have. And noise is happening outside. Then I discovered B6 Slim. Okay, B6 Slim is my jam. And I started off with a Lovie Jr. And so this is the same leather as Lovie, which this is the narrow, but this is, see the difference in there? But this is a B6 Slim. And the difference, I mean, there's so many size comparison videos that Chic Sparrow has, but it's just a little shorter. It's the same thickness. It's just a little shorter. And this notebook is like, good grief. This notebook's like 3 years old, I think, at least, or something like that. So it's got a nice dark patina. This was an ink spot that, oh my gosh, you see how cool that is? And so this is a B6 Slim Classic and the chocolate creme leather. And it's just so supple and soft and wonderful, and I love it. It looks like a little stingray. Woo! That's that one. And B6, again, is my jam. So this is what I did. I was journaling in a narrow, and I was planning in a personal. And then I started planning in a A6. And then I was like, I don't really want to have 2 books. I want to have 1 book again. So then this solved my problem. I have 1 book now, and it is a B6 Slim. And this is an Angel Pemberley Classic with white stitching. So I have had this set up for almost a year. And I've been in this since before January. And so 2016 end of December is when I started this system, and I have it online on a video, and I have not changed anything. It works so well for me, and I'm gonna keep with it. It works so good. But this is the Angel Pemberley, which is kind of like the buttered rum Darcy, but I don't know, it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. So that's an Angel B6 Slim Classic and Pemberley line. And then when she came out with the Darcy leathers and the colors, and I believe she calls this one Lemon Drop, and it was supposed to kind of mimic the Joy color, I think. But yeah, this is a Darcy Lemon Drop, and it is also this is a deluxe. So, and I've decided that I actually prefer classic notebooks. And so, I mean, kind of like when I get a size that I love, it's like I want to switch them around like purses. So that's why when I had so many of the A6s, is because I was switching them out and constantly. And that's just kind of the same thing that I do with my B6 Slims now. Yeah, that's my deluxe Lemon Drop and the Darcy leather. And then I just got the Titanic Classic with white stitching and the Darcy leather. And I just like rolled the heck out of this one. I am a roller. And so, I don't know, I think it made it look even better. Like it lightened it up for me because it was kind of dark on it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's so awesome. So yeah, this is the Titanic Darcy. This is a Lemon Drop. I do love Darcy leather. Like, I think this is like a second favorite, but oh my gosh, I love the Darcy leather. And I think I felt okay. What I told my husband, I said, Dave, if I can get a buttered rum Darcy in B6 Slim, I think I could sell that without feeling too bad about it because I would use it. And so that's that. So those are my B6 Slims. that I love, 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 love them. And I think if I ever got another one, it would be the Darcy Buttered Rum because of how awesome it patinas where I'm at. Or another cool color if she ever came out with like coral pink or something like that. Oh, I totally would get that one. So that's B6 Slim. And then moving on to Narrows, I just have my little Lovie. That's all I have is Lovie. And this is just the chocolate creme classic, no stitching, no nothing. And it's been wonderful. I did have a burgundy Darcy, but I ended up giving that one away to someone I felt that would love it and use it. And so I gave that one. So that's just Lovie. Sloppy and wonderful. And then I have a one wide. This is a storyteller, and please don't judge me. I am just like, I don't treat my notebooks as completely precious. And so I mean, that kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but I mean, yeah, I mean, look at this. This was like an arting one and for a while, and then I used it for homeschool, but this is a storyteller leather and she doesn't make it anymore. And I actually don't use this notebook anymore. I don't use the wide at all. I would use it if it was a B6 Slim. I'm just all about the B6 Slims right now, but that's just like the prettiness of the storyteller leather. Oh my goodness. And I did have my name put on there. Yeah, so that's a wide. And then the last one is an A5. And this is the, I can't remember, I think Athena, but it's the Toffee Distressed. And I was able to distress this one myself when I went up there for another trip that I visited Jen to hang out. And I just love this. Again, it's a classic. And so it's the Darcy leather that's distressed. And I just simply love, love, love this notebook. I use it for like sketching and stuff. My watercolor notebooks are all full right now, so I got to make another one. But I have like this A5 one that I'm going to do stuff in. And I usually keep my watercolor one right here, but I just need to make another one because I just finished it. And yeah, so that's an A5. And I do love the A5 size. The A5 size is a great size, but there's that one. So yeah, that is my collection. One A5, a wide, a narrow. I have several B6 Slims. I have several A6s and a personal, several pockets, and 2 Nanos. I mean, this is probably, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, right? Of course, I have been on this journey for about 3 years. So that's over the course of 3 years. I have seen yours. I've seen y'all's collections. I know some of y'all have bigger collections than me. So don't judge me. But yeah, this is my collection. And so I hope you enjoyed watching my little show and tell of what I have now, and hopefully that helped you see some of the leathers that you were curious about. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to all my patrons who have supported me and are helping me continue to share with you. And so if you see a patron or know a patron, pat them on the back and say thank you. And I just love y'all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Ooh, see my kitty shirt? You see it? Okay. How do you say that? And it's true. What is it, Albert? Look at that tummy. He's just like me.